We are tracking the tropics this evening here on Live at 5. Well, there's no tropical activity this evening. On this day 20 years ago, it was a very different story. Hurricane Katrina slammed into the Gulf Coast 20 years ago today, forever changing the landscape of not just New Orleans, but the entire Gulf Coast. This video here shows the water that covered 80% of New Orleans when the levees broke. News 15's Caroline Shively reports from New Orleans, where the city continues to rebuild 2 decades later.
2 decades have passed since Hurricane Katrina roared ashore, but the deep wounds are still felt across the Gulf Coast.
We gather to acknowledge 20 years.
Scores of people coming together Friday morning in Gulfport, Mississippi, bowing their heads in prayer as they reflect on Hurricane Katrina, one of the deadliest and most destructive storms in U.S. history.
All too often, natural disasters strike with little warning, leaving destruction, uncertainty, and grief in their wake.
After hitting Florida as a Category 1, Katrina quickly picked up strength in the Gulf before eventually making landfall in Mississippi and Louisiana as a powerful Category 3 hurricane. With storm surges of more than 20 feet in some areas, Katrina submerged neighborhoods.
The current track, the current thinking is going to send it right into New Orleans at this point. And again, just the worst possible case scenario.
In New Orleans, the levee systems were overwhelmed, and within 48 hours, 80% of the city was underwater. More than 1 million people were left displaced, and over 1,000 were dead across 4 states, leaving generations changed forever.
I'm blessed that we were fortunate enough to evacuate other people. You know, not everybody was. But it definitely taught me a lot at a young age.
Looking forward, the focus remains on how to build back these communities safer so they're more prepared.
Engineering, materials, we got to do better. The storms that blow in off of the Gulf are not going to get any less powerful.
Katrina is still listed as the most expensive hurricane on record in the U.S. In New Orleans, Caroline Shively, News 15.